Good morning, children. In the last class, we have discussed about the exercise 3a. So today we will be discussing about the square roots. So the square roots. The square root of a number is the number whose square is equal to the given number. So it is denoted by this. So this is the symbol of a square root. So for example, the square root of 49 is 7. That means when we are asked to find the square root of 49, we must think of such a number whose square is 49. So we know the square of 7 is 49. So therefore the answer is 7. So since 7 into 7 is equal to 49. Similarly, when we are asked to find the square root of 144, we must think of such a number whose square is 144. As we know, the square of 12 is 144. Since 12 into 12 is equals to 144. So in such manner, so we need to find the square root of a given number. So finding square root of a perfect squares. To find a square root of a perfect square, basically there are two methods. So that is the method 1, which is the prime factorization method. So let's take one question and do it by prime factorization method. Find the square root of 4624. So this we already know, the prime factorization we have already discussed in the earlier chapters. So that is, we need to take the LCM. So after taking the LCM, we find the answer like this, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 17 into 7. See, all these numbers are in pairs. All these numbers are in pairs. From each pair we will take one number, that is 2. From here 2, and from here it is 17. If we multiply all these numbers, we will get the square root. That means from this pair we take 1 2, so this is the 2. From this pair we take another 1 2, so this is the 2. From this pair we take 1 17, so this is the 17. If we multiply all these numbers, we will get 68, which is the required square root of the given number, that is 4624. So the second method is by long division method. The second method is long division method. So first we will write this numbers, that is 4624, in this manner. Then we must make pair from the right hand side. So we will make pair from the right hand side, that is from the back side. We have to make the numbers pair. So this is the first pair, this is the second pair. So two pairs are there. Now 4624, at the beginning we must take such a number, which number if we multiply, that means which number if we multiply, if we take the square of that number, we will get 46 or less than 46. We know if we multiply 6 into 6, that is the square of 6 is 36, which is less than 46. Square of 7 is 49, so which will be more than 46. So we cannot take that. We have to take the square of such number whose square is less than, that is 46, or it is equals to 46. So since we know that there is no such number whose square is 46, so therefore we must take such a number whose square is less than 46, that means nearing to 46. So that is 6 6 is 36. So therefore it will be 6 into 6 36. So remainder is 10. So these 2 4, since we made this in pair, so this will come down in pair. So not like a normal division. In a normal division only a single digit comes, but here it comes in pair. So 2 4 will come, both will come 2 4. So it will become 1024. Now this number, this 6 will double. We need to double this number, that is 6 becomes 12. And here we will multiply such a number. This number, whatever we will write here, the same number we have to write here also. This number will be same. So whatever number we are writing here, the same number we will write here. We cannot write different number. That means if we take 127 to 7, 127, that means if we take here 7 and here 7, so 127 into 7, it becomes 989. So 989, which is less than 1024. So let's take 128. We must take the same number, that is, as you can see, that 7 7 8 8. So here the numbers must be same. We cannot take different numbers. So the second so that means the second option is 128 into 8. So 128 into 8, directly we get 1024. So 1024. Therefore, we write here 8 and 8. So that is 1024. So if we subtract, the remainder is 0. So hence, this is the square root of the number, that is 68. As we already obtained here also by prime factorization method, that it is 68. So therefore, square root of 4624 is equals to 68. So let's understand this with another example. Suppose we are asked to find the square root of 18769. So first we'll make it pair from backside. So that is 69. Again 87 is another one pair and 1 is left alone. Since there is no any other number, so therefore 1 is left alone. Now square of such a number which is 1 or less than 1. So we'll start from this number. So square of a number whose value is 1 or less than 1. Now we know that 1 square, that is 1 into 1 is equals to 1. So 1 into 1 we write here, 1 into 1 is equals to 1. So this is remainder is 0, so therefore no need to write 0. So this 87 as it comes down in pair, so therefore this 87, that is 87, comes down. Now this 1, it becomes double. As we have already discussed in the earlier example that this number doubles. Now earlier it is 1, now it becomes 2. So whatever we are writing here, the same number we must write here. So that means if we write here 3, then multiply with 3, that it becomes 23, and multiply with 3. So 23 into 3, it becomes 69. So here we have done a rough work, that is 23 into 3, it is 69. So therefore 69. So because if we write here 4 and we need to write here also 4, then 24 into 4 it becomes 96, which is more than 87. So therefore we have to take 23, that is 3 and 3, that is 23 into 3 is 69. So after we subtract 69 from 87, the remainder is 18. So now this number remains as it is. This 2 comes down as it is, but this new number that we have taken 3, it is doubled. That means earlier it is 3, now it becomes 6. Now the same number we have to multiply here. Whatever we are taking here, the same number we need to take here. So here we have taken 7. So therefore we need to take here 7. Now 267 into 7. If we multiply 267 with 7, we will get 1869. So hence the remainder is 0. So after we get the remainder 0, so here we obtained the square root, that is 137. So therefore the square root of 18769 is 137. Now to find the square root of a decimal number. If in a given number the number of digits after the decimal are not even, then we put a 0 at the extreme end. That means at the extreme right. So if in the question, if the number of digits after the decimal is not even, suppose it is odd, then we add 1 0 at the last and make it even. So here in this question it is already even, so no need to worry. So this is 147.1369. So if we make it into pairs, this 69, 13, 47, 1 is left alone. So similar as the earlier case, that we need to multiply. That means the square of a number whose value is 1 or less than 1. So we know 1 into 1 is 1. So therefore 1 into 1, 1. So remainder is 0, no need to write. 47 comes down. Now this 1 is double, it becomes 2. So here if we take 2, we need to multiply it. Here also 2. That is 22 into 2, it becomes 44, which is less than 47. So that is the remainder is 3. Again this 1 3 comes down in pair, that is it becomes 3 1 3. Now 2 remains as it is. This 2 it is double, it becomes 4. This 2 it is double, it becomes 4. So whatever number we multiply here, the same number we need to multiply here also. So here as it is the decimal, so we need to give the decimal here also. So therefore 241 into 1. So 241 into 1, it is 241. So which is less than 313. If we multiply by 2, that is 242 into 2, it becomes more than 313. So therefore we have taken 241 into 1, that is 241. The remainder is 72 and this 69 comes down. So now this 2 remains as it is, this 4 also remains as it is, this 1 is doubled, it becomes 2. and here we take 3 and here also 3. So therefore 2423 into 3. If you multiply 2423 with 3, you will get 7269. So therefore the remainder is 0. So therefore this is the square root of the number, that is 12.13. So therefore the square root of 147.1369 is 12.13. So that's all for today. Remaining we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.